I was, you know, I was so depressed that I just had trouble, you know, trouble getting out of bed every morning, and not just getting out of bed like, oh, I'm tired, but trouble getting out of bed just because I knew that then I'd have to like do stuff, and that, that was a huge problem. So I was willing to spend a little money and kind of risk having it not work, not be helpful at all, or maybe be like mildly helpful but not worth the money. It was definitely worth the money. It was, you know, like very quickly, I I was pretty happy with my purchase, and we've gone on since that initial package of five lessons, and I can't remember how many we've done at all. And obviously, right at the beginning was where they were most helpful, and I got to a point where I didn't need it as often. But it was when I first did it, I wasn't sure whether it was going to work or whether it was just going to be okay. I'm going to pay some money and it's not going to work, and at least I'll know that. It worked. As far as I can tell, given that it's not a scientific controlled experiment or anything. But I feel fairly confident that it was a strong positive for me. The sort of thing probably is kind of expensive, but just like for me compared to other things I was spending money on at the time, it was kind of expensive. But that's what money's for. I figured, if I get my first package of 5 sessions, which I think is what I started with, if I get that and it doesn't seem to help, then it was worth the money to find that out, because it was really important. My happiness level and has gone up, and my ability to get stuff done, be it stuff for the job that I do for money, or just stuff in my life, has gone up. And Skydu has a fairly flexible schedule. I'm a contractor, so to a large extent, I have a lot of control over how many hours I work in a given week. And when I started talking to you, and like the month or so before that, or even a few months before that, if I compared the amount of work that I would get done in a given week to the amount that I'm getting done now, it's not quite double, but it's more than half again. It's a fairly sizable factor. And I don't know that I was doing various things in my life that were positive interventions. So I don't know how much each of those contributed, but it certainly felt like the IFF therapy was a very helpful part of it.
Thanks.
So it's definitely worth it.